ပရိသတ်များအားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါရှင် 4G channel ကနေပရိသတ်တွေအတွက်အကျိုးရှိစေမယ့်အစီအစဉ်ကောင်းမှများစွာကိုတင်ဆက်ပေးလျက်ရှိပါတယ်ဒီနေ့မှာဆိုရင်လည်း 4G channel ရဲ့ Edu Activity ဆိုတဲ့အစီအစဉ်ကိုတင်ဆက်ပေးချင်ပါတယ်ရှင် Edu Activity ဆိုတဲ့အစီအစဉ်ကတော့ပရိသတ်တွေအတွက်တကယ့်ကိုအကျိုးရှိစေမယ့်ပညာရှင်တွေဟောပြောပေးနေတဲ့ seminar တွေကိုလာရောက်ရိုက်ကူးတင်ဆက်ပေးနေရဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်ဒီနေ့ရဲ့ Edu Activity ဆိုတဲ့အစီအစဉ်ကနေပြီးတော့လည်းပရိသတ်တွေအတွက်ရန်ကုန်တက္ကသိုလ်မှာကျင်းပပြုလုပ်နေတဲ့ရန်ကုန်တက္ကသိုလ်သိပ္ပံပွဲကိန်း2015မှာပါဝင်ဆင်ရင်ကျင်းပနေတဲ့ seminar နဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့ပရိသတ်တွေကိုတင်ဆက်ပေးချင်ပါတယ်ရှင်ဒီခန်းနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့အခုပဲလိုက်ပါကြည့်ရှုပေးဖို့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါတယ်ရှင်
Hello everyone. IRB 120 robot and IRC5 compact for an education package. So let's start with the overview of the education package. The education packages will contain with the IRB 120 robots and IRC5 compact controller for control the robot arm. And the Robot Studio Network license for 50 client license. Let's start with IRB 120 and IRC5 compact specification. And first, I will let you see a video about the robot motion. This is an IRB 120, as you can see in the exhibition. The robot can be mounted on the ceiling or wall mount. This mounting position is for reduce the workspace. And this is our controller, the IRC5 compact. Okay, the main feature of the robots have 6 axes. That means it can move 6 axes like an arm, like a human arm. This robot can handle payload of 3 kilograms, which a reach of 580 millimeters. This is a fastest 6-axis robot in ABB range with high accuracy. The footprint, that means the base of the robot is very small, just half of A4 paper. The weight of the robot is 25 kilograms and can be mounted in any positions, like floor mounting, ceiling, or wall mounting. This robot comes with IP30 protection as a standard, and it has an optional clean room. ISO class 5. So about the payload that the robot can handle. This yellow tool is a payload that according to the diagram. So the payload 3 kilograms, which means you can install the tools to the robot in 3 kilogram inside the diagram area. This diagram show you and this acid, which means the C acid from the robot flank, and this acid show you the offset from the center of the flank of the robot. So the center of gravity of the load, the tools, would be in this area to handle 3 kilograms. If your tool is heavier than 3 kilograms, it can also handle. In this picture, you will see the robot, which position is wrist down position, and without any load include. You can install your tool up to 4.2 kilograms according to the payload diagram. The working range of the IRB 120. As you can see in this picture, it shows you the working envelope of the robots. The robot can move and make an orientation inside this gray area. As you can see, the robot can move to the back, bending back like this picture. It can also work under its foot, like this picture. And the robot can work very near to itself, like this. And the robot also can rotate for 330 degrees. So this is the position of each axis. This one we call the one axis. This is two axis, 3 axis, 4, 5 is a wrist, and 6. That the robot is very similar to the human arms. In the table shows you the range of the rotation of each axis. The speed of the robot, the robot's maximum speed is 6.2 meter per second. That means the robot can move from the left side of the room to the right side of the room just about 1 second. So that's very fast. And the max acceleration of the robot is 28 meter per second square. That means the robot can accelerate from 0 speed to 1 millimeter per second just in 0.07 seconds. And with the robot working speed, it also contains the accuracy for 0.01 millimeters. And this picture shows you the dimension of the robot. The robot have a 700 higher, and the footprint is just 180 millimeters. As you see in the video earlier, the robot can be mounted in any positions. This is a customer interface. The robots provide you an air duct air supply to the robot. This air supply will route up to the upper hand of the robot. So if you have a pneumatic equipment, you can use this air duct also. And 10 electrical signal cable in the bottom of the robot. And it will route up to the upper arm of the robot. And the mounting interface. When we talk about robot, we talk about tools to use with the robot. So the robot will attach with the tool in the flank over here. So the robot have a M5 holes to attach the tools. And also it will have a pair of two M4 holes to install the equipment used with the tool. The robot's IRB 120 use just a single phase power. So it can plug everywhere. And the robot consumes the power just 0.25 kilowatt in the maximum speed and no hazardous materials. So that's in robot arm. So let's talk about the controller, which is the brain of the robot, an IRC5 compact controller. This controller is a CPU unit for the robot. It contains a CPU unit and drive unit and some electronic devices. So this compact controller have a lightweight than the single standard controller that you can see in the exhibitions. It uses one single phase and all the connector is external to the controller and also have a built-in digital input-output unit. So this controller can control the robot in a bigger size up to 8 kilogram payload. This is the face of the controllers. Everything that you need to use with your robots install on the face of the controller. So you don't have to open the controller. So inside of the controller, it's separated to two levels. In the upper levels, it contains a drive unit and 24-volt power supply. So the upper layer can be lifted up to easy access to the lower. So the lower is contain a main computer and some electronic devices. The IRB 120 is normally used in the industrial. So I will show you which the application that can do. The main application that IRB 120 can do is material handling. It's like in the exhibitions, the robot will pick up material and place to somewhere. The assembly process, dispensing, cleaning application, and education also. So this application will be in the industry like 3C or electronic industry, pharmaceutical and medical, solar system, consumable industry, automotive and plastic. I will show you a video. This is a real robot work in the assembly line. This is a sailing mount robot. This robot is a filming application. So the first robot will pick up the film. Then it will detach the film one side. The film is a 3-layer film and then stick to the material. And then the robot pull the surface of the film out. So let's move to the next. So the IRB 120 have also optional clean room, ISO class 5. That means the robot can work in the clean room application such as food application or electronics. So let's summarize about the robots. This is a fast robot, cost-effective, reduce footprint, compact, and best-in-class working range, flexibility when installation, compact and lightweight, easy to use, high accuracy, clean room options, and also IRB 120 turbo is an optional, and smooth surface. Next, I will talk about Robot Studio Network License. The topic of the Robot Studio Network License will be an overview, benefit, main feature, and example. So the Robot Studio Network license is a software that will make you to program the robot easier. So this network license means you can put the license, install the license to the main server. So the client server can connect to the main server and use the software. We provide for a 50 software client. So this is only for education packages. This is a recommended PC. This program will run in a Windows 7 or better. The CPU of 2 GHz, memory 3 GB, 10 or more GB of hard disk, high performance graphic card, and the screen and the mouse. So the benefit when you use this software is to improve comprehensions. That means if you want to talk about robot with your manager or some kind of, if you want to talk about robot to your boss and you don't know how to say in the words, so you can make it in a simulation. So the Robot Studio software, you can make a simulation robot system like this in a 3D. You can use it to presentation and can calculate the cycle time of the robot. So next is a risk reduction. When you use robot, it's very dangerous. When you test the robot, it would be better if you test robot in the program. So when you use the simulation, you can check reachability of the robots before you install the robots and avoid collisions of the robots. If you move robot to hit something in the software, so that is a software, no one hurt, and can detect limitation of the robot, such as a singularity issue. So it will make you very easy to program it. Time to market. If you can program the robot before the robot is installed to the site, this will reduce your time to install, to test the robot. And you will detect the problem before the installation, so we can prepare. To improve part quality, when you work with the robot, you have to control the robot by your hands, usually. But if you can let the program do this, that means it's better accuracy than using human labor. So let's see the example. If we have a 3D CAD from the customer, we can use this 3D CAD to generate the movement of the robots, just a few clicks. And you can also adjustment the movement of the robots. And you can also check the reachability of the robots. If you see the red box here, the red point is the point that robot cannot reach. So the user move the part and then the point change to green. That means the robot can access to that position. And this is reachability feature. Collision detection. You see in the videos, this yellow appear when the robot is moved too close to the surface of the object. When robot hits the object, it will appear in the red. So if it's a real part, your tool will be damaged. So that costs a lot of money. The smart components, as you see, you use the you can see robot movement and you can see that the machinery can move also. You make your simulation look better. And with this machinery movement, it also have a signal when the door open or door close. It will have a signal sent back to the robot. So you can use this signal to program your robot. The next one is I/O simulations. You can create the robot system with an I/O. That means if you have more than one robot work together, it will be hit to the other robots. So you may have two programs to interlock the robot, and you will see in the red box the signals is changed after time. And next is a rapid editor. The rapid is a language to program to the robots. This is similar to C languages. So you can use the rapid editor to create the program, edit the program. And you can also pick the instruction of the robots by use pick list from the Robot Studio. And advanced graphic, this feature will let you edit your simulations. In the upper video, this is run with advanced graphic. That means you can edit the surface of the 3D object, and you can add lighting to your robot simulation. That will make your simulation look better. So the lower video is show you when you not use the advanced graphic. So the Robot Studio Simulation Viewer. This feature will let you export the simulation file, and the simulation file that exports, you can open it everywhere. You can open it even the PC doesn't have a Robot Studio software. And this feature is export geometry. When you done your simulations, you can export it in 3D CAD or 2D CAD to installation site. The Robot Studio Online. This feature will let you connect to the real robot, and you can edit all the program and configuration on the robots. And this is a Robot Studio Online. The next is a signal analyzer. This video show you the graph. This graph is the speed of the robots. You can see the speed of the robot in real time. The left robot. This feature will make you to smoother the path of the robot. If the path is too fast, you can reduce the speed of the robot. And this is a sample simulation. This application is a mold injector machine. So the robot pick the workpiece from the mold injector machine and then place to the conveyor. The mold machine is have a hot surface, so we use the robot instead of people. Palletizing. This application is like I show you in the exhibitions. In this simulation, the robot pick up the I think it's can and then palletize. This application is a material handling, and the last one is a welding application. This station contains 4 robots working together. The robot user mostly use with a welding application. So let's summarize. The Robot Studio can calculate the cycle time of your system. Check your installation layout. Reduce the risk. Find alternative solution. Reduce the time for installation. And test the program. Thank you.
ပရိသတ်များရှင်ဒီနေ့တင်ဆက်ပေးခဲ့တဲ့ Edu Activity ဆိုတဲ့အစီအစဉ်ကနေပြီးတော့ပရိသတ်တွေအတွက်ဝိုင်းရင်ကျွမ်းကျင်ပညာရှင်တွေဟောပြောပေးသွားတဲ့နောက်ဆုံးပေါ်နည်းပညာနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့အကြောင်းအရာတွေကိုသိရှိခံစားရလိမ့်မယ်လို့ယုံကြည်မျှော်လင့်မိပါတယ်ရှင်ထပ်မံပြီးတော့လည်း Edu Activity စီစဉ်ကနေပြီးတော့ပရိသတ်တွေအတွက်အခုလိုမျိုးဗဟုသုတအသိပညာတိုးပွားစေမဲ့ဟောပြောပွဲတွေအကြောင်းကိုထပ်မံပြီးတင်ဆက်ပေးသွားအောင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကြည့်ရှုအားပေးခဲ့တဲ့ပရိသတ်များအားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်ရှင်